I've already announced on the screen. City Cupid there and Bush Plus.
Right. Fourth time lucky. Maybe four is my lucky number, but we are back, everybody. Hopefully to the end, but I bet we won't be. But what have you missed? Well, you've missed Originals getting held up in the pits by his teammate, which has cost him the lead and has put him from first to third, and it has gifted Mini Ninja and RXT Hunt a chance of victory. Because Originals is now far behind, and Mini Ninja, who is quickest in qualifying, can pump in what can be pretty much, as Chris told me earlier, 7 qualifying laps. And you think he'd be on money on to win at the moment. He's come to P2 and he is actually now right behind the Red Bull of XLT, who's coming up the road to the corner. I think XLT is going to park that bus. And F1 Originals has lost connection. Oh, 6 laps from the end. 6 laps from the end.
I'm definitely getting him in.
F1 Originals is going to be absolutely livid.
I think it's fair to say, if they get so far in the race, they do get awarded points if they disconnect. I think it's definitely fair to say I think it's harsh if we're going to put it to 88%.
If you take 6 laps off, it's 52 completed laps, which is 59%. So, yeah, he's basically done, he lost connection lap 52. So, Originals will score point 2. He'll score what will be. What position will it be? It'll be 7th place, so 6
points. Tell you what though, XLT Hunt has corner coded about 5 times already in the last 2 laps. Mini Ninja, pretty much.
Mini Ninja is keeping it clean, consistent,
another track is
and he can stick with him as well. So you just think. Slight traffic to him, I think that's actually probably a little bit took a bit too much curve actually, to be fair to him on that occasion, but well, he's third on his own, but these two well out in front. He's actually all going for P3 and 4 as well, Chris, so that back.
I don't know, I'm trying to think of the time that
As XLT Hilton does another corner cut, and Mini Ninja makes a huge mistake. No, he doesn't make a mistake, he lags.
And it's Craig Senna against, and these two are third with and fourth with temper because the actual car is actually
well, Ice the Best has made Craig Senna hits the back of Ice the Best and spins himself round. That's Craig Senna's race just pretty much summed up there for you. And well, I'm getting a fair bit of lag at the moment. I wonder if this is on my end.
Mini Ninja's got such good drive out of 11.
He is indeed, I've just got on board with that now, so yes, Mini Ninja having a good run out of turns 11 and 12, but Originals do. I was on board with you when you came with your pit stop and you had that lead, you had a gap and your teammate cost you it, and then the disconnection. Well, that aside, how was your race going before that point?
Going really well, surprisingly. I had a decent quali, which I didn't think I would get. So I got a bit lucky from the rain, and I was a bit quicker on the wets than I thought I would be, and we've managed.
Indeed, yeah, it seems, as I said, it seems to be going well for you, and like I said, you had the lead until obviously the track conditions were changing, and you had to come on for those slick tyres, and like I said, your teammate seemed to have cost it for you.
Have my mic in. I turned my mic all off and just locked the game and just had it all turned off, and I didn't know that he was the one I was going to lap. But if I would have known that, I didn't notice it on the road, and I would have carried on going for another lap and just survived because he had to change his front wing as
He
well.
came in.
It's even more of a painful.
He came in also the lap after the change.
Yes,
front wing,
yeah, he
so
broke
double
his
pain
wing on the
for
next
the
lap.
team there. Did he again? Yeah.
So yeah, your teammate is. Oh! That was.
Oh,
Ninja. Percentage of the race, you will be awarded points for what will be 7th place. Not that it's a consolation, but it's 6 points, which is better than nothing.
Yeah,
So,
but, throughout the rest but can I just ask, throughout the rest of the
it was a little
race,
jump, but it wasn't exactly.
it was a bit
wasn't exactly
jumpy
awful.
at times, but it wasn't.
okay. For the right, okay. Okay, right. So, I didn't want to be in the race.
Alright, well, like I said, from my perspective, it wasn't exactly bad. It was, you know, a little jumpy, something that could be, you know, that was capable of dealing with. So yeah, well, hopefully, dude, you can have a better race, and hopefully your teammate can help you out rather than mess it up for you. Alright, take it easy.
This guy.
Happy F1 X was disconnecting with 6 laps to go. Mini Ninja has now fallen off the back of it. Oh, there we go, Chris. XRT Hunt has a 10-second penalty. Gone again.
Yeah, let's do another.
Chris, I can.
Yeah, your connection
It's
has
'cause I
dropped
realised that-
severely in the last 20 minutes. But we're now coming up to the final lap of this race after the race.
Chris, we haven't missed the kitchen sink.
And the kitchen sink.
Maybe that's what we'd throw over your head, but that's a different story for another day. As I'm still loading up the screen.
Find out next week.
Find out next week. Oh, Mini Ninja's leading apparently.
Find out next week.
No, it's sorted itself out now. XRT Hunt's leading.
Well, obviously, as you know, guys, all races are original, and as it stands, we get XRT Hunt will be getting his debut. This all race and you have to say, Button had poor luck here in 2000. He doesn't get that. He wins the first race
Get
of
your
the
words out there.
F5000 division.
That's alright
Well,
then.
your connection. I understand the words you're saying. In fourth. So I Senna and the point. Oh, a mini ninja's been given the race win.
Yeah, because of XRT
Oh, a
Hunt's
mini
10
ninja's
second
been given the
penalty.
race win. I'd win even more.
Well, not really. We'll need to find out why XRT Hunt got that penalty. But I can presume, and I think we can all presume, because of what we saw at certain points, that it was for corner cutting. So if that's the case, then the results stand that Mini Ninja does take the first win of the XRL F5 division, with XRT Hunt second and Isa Best picking up third, even if he is half a minute behind. Craig Senna fourth. Temper actually unlapped himself and finished his fifth, with Killers a lap down in sixth and the last finisher. So Chris, if you'd be too kind to get the drivers in. Already done so, well done. Then we can have a quick chat with them all, even after the several times of me trying to host this thing. I can't believe I went 48 laps with no problem, and then I had 4 disconnects in the space of 6 laps. That was rather stupid, but we'll wait for the top 3 guys to come in, and we'll get this underway. Nice little shot of the rear end of the McLaren there. That's F1 pornography. That's what that is.
I've got overhead view of Nico Rosberg's car. I've got overhead view of Nico Rosberg's car.
Absolutely lovely. Right. Well, we're still waiting for Eyes the Best and for Mini Ninja to join us. Did you actually send them invites, Chris?
I am not a 17-year-old boy. I am a 17-year-old man that knows
whatever.
the message.
Well, Eyes the Best is now joining us. Well, we'll start without Mini Ninja. So, nope, Mini Ninja now joins us. Isn't that a surprise? But we'll start with you, XRT Hunt, anyway. You crossed the line first, but unfortunately because of that 10-second penalty, which we will ask you for in a second, obviously it did put... Can anybody actually hear me?
Pardon? Yeah, I can, yes.
Chris, they can hear me, it's just you, so shut up.
I can, yes. Okay.
Isn't that a surprise? I'll start again then. So, you crossed the line first, but unfortunately because of that 10-second penalty, as I said, which we'll ask you in a second, it did demote you to second place, but tell us of your race anyway.
Yeah, just from the start. From the start, just kept plugging away at the top 3. It was quite close, to be fair, all the way for the first 20-30 laps maybe. Did make a mistake on the strategy midway through the race. Went on to wet instead of going on to inters, but never mind. In the meanwhile, came back. And
corner cutting penalty. Never mind. Well, unfortunately, because obviously if it is a corner cutting penalty, it does have to stand. So I mean, obviously, you know, as I said, you did cross the line, but I still think you probably take a second race on your debut.
Yes. No, definitely. I was just aiming for the top 8 and a finish. Yes. No, definitely. I was just aiming for the top 8 and a finish.
Exceeded expectations, which is really well done of you. So congratulations to you. So that means moving on to you, Mini Ninja. Obviously finishing second, but gaining the win because of XRT Hunt's penalty. You had, I think it's fair to say, one of the most bizarre races I've seen, and yet you still managed to come out with 25 points. I mean, going back through to qualifying, you get stonking pole position, you know, nearly 7 tenths quicker than second place. I mean, how did you feel when you saw that you did that? Did it put you in good confidence for the race?
Yeah, it did. And just first off, I mean, that was my fastest ever lap for quali around Australia, so I was really happy with that. And for the race, it was really close throughout, actually. Just really and then making sure it got and then it started raining. That was kind of the worst scenario for me. And I almost spat it a couple of times during the wet period, and then luckily it dried up and I found a lot of pace.
Yeah, I mean, she did mention you did make a couple of mistakes in those wet conditions. I mean, did you think at any point that you thought like maybe that the win or even a podium was gone at that point when you found yourself down into P5?
Yeah, I definitely thought the win was gone. I definitely thought the win was gone. I thought that I could still recover to the second or third because the gap was still pretty close. But I didn't think.
Well, as I mentioned, congratulations to you anyway, provisionally getting the win for tonight, so very well done to you. And lastly, I's the best, finishing P3. I think you're probably going to be more surprised than the rest of us are, and actually finishing in third position, considering of the lag outs we had at the end, people retiring and everything else. But I'm sure it's 15 points that you think you're probably more than well deserved.
I'm well chuffed, to be honest. I just want to say congratulations to Darren and XRT Hunt. Sorry, I had a shocking qualifying. My best lap would have put me second on the grid, but yeah, I had to make my way through the field and I got terrible banged off by everybody. The driver in the midfield was absolutely terrible. I lost so much time, and then once I finally got through, I was older, man. My times were pretty much a couple of attempts off the two, 1 and 2. So
yeah, I mean, we did watch you noticing you qualifying. You were 4 seconds off the pace. I knew that you could have gone quicker than that, but it's just a case of performing on the night. But things seemed to go your way after that little squabble at the start. There were many incidents going on actually, which obviously all will be reviewed after the race. Well, after we finished it on here, but yeah, finishing third, and like I said, I'm sure you'll take that going into Malaysia next week, and hopefully if you can get a better qualifying, give you a better chance in the race there.
Australia's not one of my best tracks. I struggled all week in practice.
Indeed. Well, congratulations to all three of you there. So Mini Ninja taking the win, XRT Hunt second, and I's the best third. This has been F5, where we've all now completed for the first round of the XRL Season 8. John is again from, actually for Classics first, before we rejoin with the F1 2014 game, where the F1 division will be ripping up around the Malaysia track on Sunday night, so stay tuned in for that. As for myself, and as for Christopher Moss, and for the rest of the guys on the podium, it's good night from